Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and on this project we're creating some cutouts in push plates for a client. And this project is 2 hollow metal doors that we're supplying that is going to the National Park Service out in Colorado in the general Lake Tahoe area. Push plates on both sides that have a set of back-to-back pull handles on both sides. So to pull the door open, you'll pull the door open. To enter the restroom and close the door, you'll be physically pulling the door closed and throwing the deadbolt. So each of my plates, I'm going to have a 2 1/8 inch hole for the deadbolt on both sides near the top. Then I'm going to have 2 holes for the through bolts for the push and pull plates. And while we're going to go through making the tool pathing in VCarve Pro, part of this video is to also think critically about what actually makes sense in terms of having a nicer installation for the material, in terms of where the hardware is positioned.
Tool pathing was correct, so I'm going to create the rest of the tool paths for the other 3 plates that we need to make. So let's do that now. It won't matter as long as we run 1 of each because I only have 4 plates. Yeah, calculate, cut through, okay. Calculate, cut through, okay. Cut through, okay. All right, so we've got the rest of our tool paths. Now, I'm going to mark the back side of these plates accordingly so that the client knows where to put them. And let's go back to the GoPro. Let's just run these plates now. Let's do it. Okay, I want to get this marked so I'm not trying to make it really difficult to figure out what I did. I know this is EXT-RHR. Let's put it right on the front. That one's good. We're going to put the finished ones over here, and we'll look at them as we go along. I need to clamp my next piece down. Move our tool back to where we need it to be. M3 0,0,2. I'm going to actually dab a little bit of this in the area where I know we're going to start to cut. Vortex tube has to get turned on because I've got it turned off. I should have done that. Got a couple of 3/8 holes now. Cleaner cut with the lubricant, I believe. I'd want to find that piece that went flying, but we'll inspect that. Paper towels at the ready. This is the exterior left-hand reverse.
0, 0, 2. Put a little bit of lubricant down. Okay, let's run the next tool path, which I don't recall what it is, but we'll see it. It's the third tool path. Interior left-hand reverses. Whoa. The interior ones are the cutouts the closest to the exterior of the plates. I don't like what's happening there. Something's not good. Through this plate here. I'm going to run that again. Enter, enter, enter. And plus I didn't put the caliper on all 4 plates, just one of them. That one plate might be funny for some reason. Something caught in the tip of the bit there when we were trying to get through it. So that'll finish. We're going to move the tool out of the way. I don't like that sound I'm hearing. M3 10, 10, 3. Leave the tube running. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Interior left-hand reverse. INTLHR. Should be off by the amount of margin, and that looks good. Those two go together. And they're off by the dimension that I'm holding it back. We'll test that in a moment. Let's get the other plate brought up. The compressors don't turn off when the vortex tube's around, that's for sure. Enter. Enter. Love these clamps. I gotta stop using them. Obviously that was a calculated risk getting my hand so close to it.
The fact that that's a little bit heavy, it's not going to be a problem because the deadbolt fits into a 2 1/8" hole, and the escutcheon around it is noticeably wider, so it's not a problem at all. Let's take a look at our last piece. This would be the interior RHR is what it is. Yeah, these clamps are brutal. There's so much force going into it. Next time I'm going to try a little slower speed. I mean, it certainly doesn't look bad. It doesn't look off, and it didn't sound like it was cutting off, but it's a little heavy. All right, let's mark it. Let's get our tape measure out and let's see what that actually looks like. Imperceptible. Not more, yeah, 16th heavy. So I'm okay with that. It's not a throw it in the garbage and start over. But the lesson that we learned is we've got to get wiser about cutting speeds. We got to do a deep analysis of there's just something, well, it's the type of bit that you're using. Oh, yeah, I should have cut this a second time. I'll have to clean that up a little bit. It's hanging out just a little bit there. I'll just use these two. It's the outside of a right-hand reverse. That's the inside, and they should be different exactly by that 5/8 dimension. So when I line up these holes that we have here, okay, well, I should have nothing but 5/8 left over here, and just by looking at it, I can tell you that that we've done it correctly. Lining up our holes down here. Yeah, we're in good shape. Yeah, 5/8. That's what we drew anyway. Okay, so I'm thrilled with this in the sense that the job is done. It's as good as it needs to get to. I know that I have to clean up this one piece here because we were pushing the material rather than cutting it. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, so here are our plates, and actually we'll do one component after this. I'm actually holding the hardware up to it, which I don't have with me. So it looks good. There's going to have to be just a study on optimization of speeds and feeds. A lot of this aluminum cutting is really still voodoo and black magic for me, and I'm not at all comfortable with the lack of quality that I've got here. I mean, I've got to file that off. I need to learn how to make that cleanly. The exterior left-hand reverse was really clean. It was the first time that I put any lubricant on here. What I do believe that I've learned is when the piece moves, all bets are off. Things happen really fast, microsecond fast. This is the one where the piece moved. I've got a really bad quality of cut there. I did a threshold last year where long piece of aluminum, but up in the 0, 0 corner of the tool, it was flared up a little bit because I didn't have my clamping really well there. And I could hear it slightly as the intonation or the pitch of the tool sound changed. It went through a number of profile cuts before I realized, oh my goodness, I'm not really clamped in that corner to the extent that I thought I was. So as that piece is moving, as the bit's physically moving it down, it's not giving me the quality of cut. There were deeper score marks that I could actually feel. So fixturing. I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that so I get it beat into my head better. We'll clean that off. That'll be okay. We'll get this back over to the office and we'll hold up the hardware to it and we will say adiosas, if I'm speaking Greek, on the project. Awesome. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so we've cut our plates and we're back at HQ, and we are needing to clean one of them up, if you recall. Got a little sideways on us, and it's this one indeed. A little bit of tear out, so what I'm going to do is just a little bit of TLC on this. We got a little bit of artifact hanging out here that you can see right there. Just going to make that go away. Good. No reason to go any further. Okay, so we have interior right-hand reverse and exterior right-hand reverse. Exterior, this door swings like that towards you, okay? So I have the pull handles here. And they really, really should line up. They're only offset by that 5/8 dimension, if I recall correctly. This would be what Rockwood calls a Type 5 mount. Well, actually, let me do it like this. Yeah. Who always used to say, oh yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. If you remember that show, you're probably at least 45 years old. I love it when a plan comes together. Let me not get too cocky just yet. Really good. Huh? Nice. That deadbolt's going to go right through there. That lines up really well. Not a lot I can do in terms of holding the deadbolt up to it, but I'll just show you the deadbolt that we're using here. It's a B60. And, you know, the bottom line is what just made this project something straightforward is I wanted to have as much aluminum as possible covering the face of the door, which is why I offset this. Okay. It would have been super easy to drill a couple of holes and put the plates on the doors. But the point of the matter is the margin from the edge of the door on the outside plate, from the edge of the door to the plate, would be a different margin than the perceived edge of the door, which is on the egress side, the soffit. So that margin is what's the same. That's what makes it something that people aren't going to notice, but, you know, hardware people will notice it. Exterior RHR. I believe the technical term is just like downtown. Beautiful. Interior. Yeah, I'm doing a reality check to make sure it all lines up. I'm going to put that on there and show you that it does. Come here, you. There's your inside. These holes line up. That hole lines up. Everything's good. Okay, we sweat that out a little bit, but we got it done, and everything looks really good. So, this project's complete. Hopefully, this will become a standard for the client, and they'll say, yeah, give me more of those offset plates. That actually worked really well for us. So, it is early June 2024. I don't know when the next project will be. We'll come up with something neat. I know right now I've got lots of projects that are not complete. Adding a GoPro to the spindle. Curved shower rod is still not done. Cutting more aluminum, making that gate, and then adding the self-closing feature hardware to it. And countless other items that hopefully will continue to crop up. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.